Hi guys, so it's now the 18th of February, so it's been a little while since my last catch up. I know I said they'd be weekly, but unfortunately I managed to catch that blooming illness flu thing that's been going around again for the third time, and it basically wiped me out. I'm still sleeping about 11 hours a day, so I've actually only just got up, so I'm sort of quite but we're getting there. But I thought I'd show you the little bit I have got done, which this last week I've not done anything, but the previous week I was just fatigued and Duncan was the main one ill, and I got a bit done, so I thought I'd show you what I got done. So on the poncho, the knitted version poncho that I was working on, we've had a few hiccups. Things haven't gone to plan, so I will show you. So obviously I was working on the 1x1 ribbon when I spoke to you guys last. Let's move my keyboard out of the way. And I did get all 60 rows done, but I decided I actually prefer the look of the needle size down on the ribbon. I said I was doing it all one because I wanted drapey, but I don't like the way the stitch looks. It's just a little messy for me. My ribbon always looks better when it's a needle size down, so I switched to that. But rather than ripping this out, I'm actually working from the opposite end. But while doing that, I discovered that neither me or Duncan can count, and this actually had 10 more stitches than it should have, so I've had to reduce that too. So instead, I have this much of the ribbon done from here to here. On the 3mm needles, but as you can see, I did do what I did because basically I got annoyed with the ribbon after I'd done all that, and I'm like, nope, I've had enough. So I did a provisional cast on, and I actually did 2 rounds of the actual broomstick lace part. It will focus. So I did one of the magenta and one of the teal, and then I started on the next magenta row here, and then I felt like I was ready to face the ribbon again, so I took off the provisional cast on and started the ribbon. So it's not got very far because things did not go according to plan. But oh well, never mind, it is what it is. It doesn't matter. There's no hurry. It is my pattern, but so it will be released when I'm done. But it's getting there, and I definitely prefer the ribbon with the smaller needles, so that's what I'm sticking with. And we'll see at the end if it still lays how I want. So that's the poncho I was working on, and my lack of progress on that. And then obviously I was working on the hexy, African flower hexy dragon. So I finished off the first wing. That is now done all the way around, so it's joined fully. So one wing is done, which confirmed I had nowhere near enough green. That's all I got left. That won't even make the second wing, let alone the outside edges, which I knew it wouldn't do all, but I wanted to make one so I can get a full weight, and then I can actually do the math and calculate how much I'm going to need, which I can do now, because I can now weigh this and see how much I need for the second wing, and then I can weigh the outside, the words, the hexies, to see what the green on them would weigh. Because if I weigh one of these and then one with the green off, I can then calculate how much green roughly goes around, and then I can calculate how much I'm going to need from that. So that's what I've done. But what I actually did, I took a break from doing the full hexagons, and I actually did the hexagon, the pentagon, the octagon, I'll pick up in a minute, the square, I think that was all the shapes for this one. Yeah. So I did all those, and they are basically one of the legs. So other than the outside green edge, that's the leg, one leg made. So I can then calculate how much I'm going to need for the remaining legs. And then it would just be a rough guesswork for the body then. So that should give me a rough idea what I need. So that's what I've done. I'll pick up that one in a moment. So we have got a little movement done in it, just not a lot. I will show you what it's going to be again. I've just got my pattern here. So be careful what I show, because I don't want to show the whole pattern obviously, but there's a picture on here somewhere that shows me what I'm making. Come on, where's page 1? There we go. So, if you can't remember or you didn't see my last video, this is what I'm making. Again, not in a hurry to get it done. I'm just enjoying working through it. It's for me. I don't actually know what I'm going to do with it after. Let me just pick up the one I dropped. I plan on making a bunch just for fun, with no plan on what to do with them after. I do have a niece who's pregnant, but these things are not really designed for children because of the holes in them, so I'm not sure I'd give them to her. I might make some different toys for that. But also what I started doing was calculating the DK versions of my sock patterns. So I've got that far. I did actually get all the way past the heel and up onto the leg before I'd realised I'd made the wrong size. I made my size, but my display feet are actually for the next size up, so I had to rip it all back out, and that's as far as I got. This is just some of my merino bio-nylon, there you go, merino and bio-nylon sock yarn. This is my confetti base, but yeah, so I've done the maths that's hopefully needed to do all of that, and that will hopefully get the sock patterns on the go then, so that I now have a DK and a full ply version of each of them, because the aim is to always have a DK and full ply version of all my patterns, and then maybe one day lace and chunky, but I don't tend to do lace and chunky to sell anymore, because they were my lower sellers. So for now I'm just concentrating on ones that I actually do sell the yarn for, if that makes sense. But that's what I got done. So there's not a lot to show you because I've spent most of it sick, so I've not really got much done. I do have a bunch of fibre and yarn in a box down there that arrived the beginning of the 2 weeks ago, just after I done the last one, last catch up. The stuff arrived, but I wasn't able to film it. It's all undyed stuff. It's stuff I'm going to dye up, so it's not something particularly interesting. But it is a big box, so it's out there. So there will be some dyeing of yarn and fibre at some point. The yarn is mostly merino and silk because it's, I don't know how well you can see it from back there. This was the 100 gram skein, and then there's all the 20 gram skeins in there of my Advent that I dyed up last year. But I had some inquiries of reselling it as a base, just not at the Advent, just selling the base. So I need to get some of that dyed up so that I can get that sent off to customers. No one's ordered or paid for it yet because I said wait until I've got it in and done, so that they weren't paying for something and then waiting while I was sick. So I will pop that up on the website now that I'm better and get it dyed up, because it won't take me long to dye up. It's just a matter of getting the orders in, so I know which weight to do, whether I do the full play or the DK version of it. But that's merino and silk. It's 50-50, so it's 50% ultra fine merino and 50% mulberry silk, so it's really soft and really lovely. And so I kept some back for me from the advent last year. I always keep a copy of the advent for myself back. Don't know, go that way. You can see I have the dark ones are last year's and the bright coloured ones that way. Those ones are from the previous year. So I always keep something back so that I've got a copy of it. The aim to make things to display, because each advent I make, it's exclusive to the advent for that year, but then if I like it enough, it becomes a permanent staple in my shop. Brain's still not quite working. So both of those have become staples, so I need to make samples up with them. The other stuff you can see this side there, that's my homespun stuff I've spun myself, my hand spun, which I will be making cardigans and things with for myself, because you know me, I don't do anything without bright colours. But yeah, it's getting there. But that's about it. I do have some new jigsaw puzzles which I'll put up on my jigsaw puzzle channel, so if you want to see them, pop over there for that. It's all linked in the description so that you can find them all. And don't forget, I now have a Discord if you would like to join that. It's very, very quiet at the moment. I've not had time to push it properly because I haven't been out doing lives and things. But it's another place to share your work and what you're up to. If you're no longer keen on being on Facebook or Instagram, which I know quite a few people aren't. My Facebook group's there and it'll stay there. It's not very active, but it is there. But I figured this Discord will be for those who want to come away from Facebook and Instagram and its issues. But that's about it. So this is a short one because I don't have much to show, and quite frankly talking is hard work right now. So I will see you all hopefully in about a week with a bunch more stuff done, as I get more and more stuff done as I'm now starting to feel better. So you all take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.